Hello everyone, welcome to my Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Following a promising beginning to his cancer treatment, King Charles has instructed advisors to expedite preparations for a 2-week state visit to Australia. In October, the monarch desires to travel back to Australia with Queen Camilla. Just to get there, the exhausting voyage entails 20,000 miles and 21-hour flights. The king is eager to get on with the job and raring to go, a source stated. He is over the moon with the way his cancer treatment is going and hopes to make a state visit to Australia in the fall. It is reported that Charles is supercharging the itinerary for the 2-week journey, which also includes stops in New Zealand and Samoa. However, insiders believe the October tour with Queen Camilla will be scaled back and feature significant downtime to make sure he has the energy to perform his duties. After being permitted to go on a walkabout on Easter Sunday, the Queen is reportedly feeling positive and the doctors are optimistic, according to sources close to Buckingham Palace. Nothing is ruled in or out, according to the palace, and they are still cautious. Although he is aware that his diagnosis has put a stop to his reign, the insiders told The Sun he is keen to get on with the job and hit the ground running. It looks like Charles and Camilla will soon start their customary post-Easter vacation. However, the king wishes to attend both the June Trooping the Colour and the France-based 80th anniversary of D-Day 1 week earlier. Arduous voyage. Within weeks, aides will visit the site after he instructs them to intensify their plans for Australia. An Australian tour is thought to be the largest and most significant overseas excursion a British monarch does. The first visit by the late Queen was in 1954, and the last was in 2011. She is still the only monarchy in service that has visited Australia. When Charles and Camilla travelled to Australia in 2018, Charles was the Prince of Wales. Charles attempted to play the didgeridoo at an Aboriginal art show in Birmingham in 1992. Just to get there, the exhausting voyage entails 20,000 miles and 21-hour flights. He is feeling quite optimistic and is aware that he cannot hang around after testing allowed him to attend the Easter Sunday service and spend time interacting with the public, which he had been unable to do. Palace Insider. In order to preside over the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, Charles and Camilla would also travel to Samoa and New Zealand. However, extending the trip to Fiji should be avoided. On a foreign trip, Charles is known to accept 6 or 7 appointments a day. The king is ready to go after taking a large break owing to his cancer diagnosis, according to an insider. Test results allowed him to attend the Easter Sunday service and spend time interacting with the people, something he had missed. He is aware that he can't hang around and is feeling quite optimistic. He's eager to take charge and return to his public role as head of state, even though his doctors are monitoring his health. The way the treatment has gone and the way plans for Australia, New Zealand and Samoa are going, he is ecstatic. He wants to live up to the maxim put forth by his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, "You have to be seen to be believed." Charles will celebrate his 19th wedding anniversary at Birkhall on the Scottish Balmoral estate, 500 miles away from London doctors, which is another indication that his therapy is progressing well. Harry's limited entry. On January 16, Charles disclosed that he was in need of medical attention for an enlarged prostate. He received therapy when physicians identified cancer while he was in the hospital. He continued to fulfill his constitutional obligations, such as meeting with Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and reviewing government red boxes, even though no date was specified for his return to work. However, he had to limit audience size throughout treatment, which included capping Prince Harry's in-person encounter at 30 minutes. Nothing is excluded, and everything is planned for in an optimistic and positive manner, albeit there is currently no assurance. Palace Insider. He felt well enough last week to throw an interfaith leaders' reception at Buckingham Palace. Then, on Easter, he led the family out of Windsor Castle's St. George's Chapel to greet and shake hands with about 60 well-wishers. At the time, a palace source described the return as a significant step. The king's response to treatment has been very encouraging, and his doctors were able to slightly adjust their guidance on what His Majesty is now able to undertake, they acknowledged. Charles's aide made it clear that while his treatment continues, and caution is the watchword, he would be returning to public appearances in the spring and summer. They stated that medical advice is the basis for all plans. However, they went on, both the patient and the doctors have a lot of hope and optimism. Looking ahead, things seem promising. The king is not expected to attend Trooping the Colour in June, the D-Day anniversary, or the October trip to Australia, according to palace sources as of last night. The palace underlined that while treatment went on, things were still going well in terms of recuperation. They declared, "At this point, nothing is guaranteed. Everything is planned for in a positive and upbeat manner, but nothing is ruled in or out. Doctors are optimistic, patient is positive, and treatment is sophisticated," they continued. It was acknowledged that, come October, the Australia tour would ultimately depend on his health. Given Princess Kate Middleton's illness battle, Prince Harry might be thinking twice about writing his future memoir. Tessa Dunlop, a royal expert, gave Us Weekly her thoughts and described the possible conundrum Harry would encounter. When you do discover that your sister-in-law has cancer, and you've written stuff that can't be retracted, that's quite a painful place to be in. This circumstance brings to light the intricacy of Harry's role and the possible effects of his biography on his family at such a trying time. In addition, Dunlop cited Harry and Meghan's previous critiques of the royal family, highlighting the necessity for prudence in their behavior. They purposefully criticize the monarchy and then offer themselves as an alternative to monarchy. Therefore, we do draw a parallel when the monarchy has difficulties. Is it possible for Harry and Meghan to continue being the kind role models at this point? This calls into doubt the couple's veracity as well as the significance of the timing of any upcoming publications or declarations. Dunlop emphasized the delicate nature of the issue and the necessity for Harry and Meghan to carefully examine their public image in the wake of Kate's cancer diagnosis. The big C, it's kind of untouchable. That basically reframes everything when it starts to seep in. The severity of Kate's illness adds another level of nuance to how the general public views the royal family and those who are connected to them. A personal touch was given to the matter when Kate disclosed her diagnosis, saying, "I had major abdominal surgery in London in January, and at the time, we thought it was non-cancerous. However, examinations following the procedure revealed the presence of malignancy." Kate, Prince William, and their kids have surely been affected by the news as they go through this difficult period together. Harry and Meghan need to exercise caution in their words and deeds as they manage their public persona during this delicate time. Their timing and the impact of their statements will be extensively examined, especially in light of Kate's ongoing cancer battle. The pair will have to balance upholding their own reputation and moral character with their support of the royal family. In 2019, Prince Andrew's interview with Newsnight became a PR disaster and was reenacted by Netflix in the movie Scoop. However, for Emily Maitlis, 3 words changed everything. Prince Andrew's vehicle accident. When the Newsnight interview initially aired, viewers were taken aback. For reporter Emily Maitlis, 3 sentences in particular changed everything. The 45-minute sit-down was supposed to help the Duke of York clear his reputation, but instead, it permanently altered his life and turned it into a historic PR disaster. It caused a great deal of controversy and public contempt. In fact, Netflix dramatized it and made a movie out of it called Scoop. The new movie, which stars well-known actors like Rufus Sewell, Gillian Anderson, and Billie Piper, examines how the interview came to be and why Andrew initially consented to participate. Maitlis claims that the prince's use of 3 specific words caused her to understand his actual intentions, and from that point on, The interview just flowed. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.